Well, hey, thanks for being here. A lot of coaches and therapists, and that I'm honored, will tell me how much they like Taming Your Gremlin and that they've recommended it to their clients for years. And a lot of them give it away, and that's hunky dory. But I'll ask, have they read a master class in gremlin taming? And so many of them have never heard of it, and it's starting to bother me, and I don't want it to bother me. So I'm going to show it to you right now. This is a master class in gremlin taming. Now, it may look kind of backwards or whatever on the video, but if you're a coach or therapist, read the damn thing. It's got a lot of good examples in it of how to use this with other people, but it's also not just for coaches and therapists. It's for everybody. And the entire last half of it is about creating rewarding relationships. So I think it's a really good thing. I like it a lot. Actually, what it was going to be titled originally was "The Mind is a Terrible Thing." But the publisher thought that was a bad idea. They thought it was too negative. I think it would have been good. But anyway, there's a chapter in there about that. You know, there's a big term nowadays that is used, mindfulness, being mindful. That's the last thing I want to be. Maybe we've got it all wrong. You know, maybe it's better to have less mind, to be mindless. And that's probably why we give people a piece of our mind so that we can have peace of mind. I mean, the last thing I want to do is be full of this thing. You know, the mind doesn't know a lot. It doesn't know anything. It just knows about stuff. Experience, direct experience, has its own language, and it's not the language of the mind at all. You know, it's, well, I mean, it's obviously, I mean, if you're thirsty, I could read you the definition of water. Hell, I could say H2O to you over and over again. I could even say water, and it wouldn't quench your thirst. So direct experience is the difference between knowing and knowing about, you know? And one of the things I take pride in terms of Taming Your Gremlin and a masterclass in gremlin taming is it really tells you what to do, how to have an experience of being fully alive. You know, there's that thing about how do you carve an elephant? Well, you take a block of wood and you carve out everything that's not an elephant. Well, that's what happens in the gremlin taming method. And we use a tool, it's not the only tool, called simply noticing. Because when I wrote Taming Your Gremlin in '83, and it was published in '84, that term, the whole beautiful Buddhist thing was not popular in the West. And the term mindfulness was not really around. And I had to come up with a term to describe my experience. And what I came up with was simply noticing. So simply noticing is like your, I don't know, your chisel and hammer. If you were sculpting something, you know, it's the tool. It's the knife if you're thinking of carving an elephant out of wood. But what we're revealing is not an elephant. We're revealing your heart, the essence of the natural you. And I take great pride in the fact that the books are a guidebook for how to go that direction, how to get there, rather than a bunch of platitudes. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you will avail yourself. And I just really wanted to say that. So thank you for being here and indulging me. And I'll talk to you eventually. Goodbye.